Hello, this is Patch, and welcome back to more of Sunless Sea, Zubmariner. And we have turned a corner. We have got as much crew as we could possibly need after running very, very low and only able to put our engines to half power, which is ridiculous. We've got this new engine, can't even use it. It's a sad state of affairs, really. But we turned it around. We now have a fair bit of fuel, a fair bit of supplies. We can hold our own in battles. We're killing a lot of the small stuff in one shot, which is great. And we're heading south. North wasn't the best for us, in all fairness. Wasn't a lot to show for it. So I am now heading south, hoping we can come across something anew like this. Oh dear. The calling stars. Eyes on deck. What do we do? Record the change and assign a name. Now, I've done this, I think, twice so far, and I've failed on both. So, third time lucky? No. Never mind. But we've come across this. We have no idea what you are. Station 3. We'll throw out the bat. You might come across something else as well. Wilbur, bring me back something good, please. No. There are no islands nearby, although there is this Station 3 right next to me. I'm pretty sure he is as blind as a bat. Hence the name. Z-Bat. Wilbur, you are no good to me. That was a terrible joke. We'll move on. Station 3, new place. Never been here before. And we are being watched, supposedly. But at Depot A. At Depot A. Let's have a look. We may infer a Station 1 and a 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. So I presume this is the only one. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire. Oh, but the lamps even are low where they burn at all. And your ship the only one in harbour. Oh, okay. Train your telescope on shore. Might be the best way to get a look from a distance. We could do that. We could try the gate. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy looking gate of a triple barreled silvery metal. A sign beside it reads deliveries. Okay, we could do that. We could search for signs of other visitors. A very chancy challenge. With our mirrors. And we've got quite a few mirrors. That's surprising we can't do that any further. As it stands, we can get away with doing that, I think. Well, first things first, let's have a look. It might be best to get a look from a distance. Church or something else? You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There is a steeple building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognise. I've got a port report for that. So, should we try the gate? Let's try the gate. No way in. The metal is steel hard and ice cold to the touch. But attempts with chisels and crowbars fail. That's going to make a lot of noise. You'd have thought they'd come and check out what's going on. Perhaps if you could bring the ship's guns to bear. But no. If you return with a certain delivery, the gate will be open. You'll know if you find it. Okay, good to know. Right, in which case we best search for signs of other visitors. 43%. It's not the worst percentage we've ever accomplished before. But we failed. Now, you walk the quays looking for a little sign that might show what sort of ships dock here and what they deliver, but you find nothing conclusive. Not even so much as a smear of pitch or a damp footprint. If any ship but yours has been tied up here in recent days, it has left no evidence. That's not very good. Where did you want to go to again? I forget. We can put our veils up. That's a good point, actually. Oh, we can proposition. What do we need for that? Nocturnal romances and affair with is quotation. Colon even. So, I don't know. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. I wouldn't mind. What else have we got? Officers. So what does she put up? She increases my mirrors. We've got plenty of mirrors. So what am I missing here? What do you increase? Oh, my veils. No, it's my hearts I want, isn't it? You're no good to me. Okay, we teeter on. So, let's cut westwards and then northwest, just to open this big abyss of nothingness that we have in front of us. We're pretty pokey at full pelt. Again, oh, what the hell's that? An Oriole Megalops. You're only 20. Can I fire at you? If I can take you out, I'll take you out, sir. But I can't see you. Do I need to be right on top of you, or are you just going to hide? Ah, there we go. Mine! Mine. Right, so do we dissect it again? Our supplies aren't that high. Or does that mean I'm about to lose this? Yeah, we'll knock it off. Why not? Is this new? Oh, this is new. What are you then? Abbey Rock and the Sisterhood. Oh, and there is somewhere I can dock. Very nice. Before we do this, where is it that the girl wants me to take her? She wants to go to Port Canadian, so we know where that is. So we'll hit this, and then we'll go to Port Canadian, I guess. Ah, the light! It is bright. So Abbey Rock, the Sisterhood. I'm thinking Sister Act here. There's going to be some nuns jiving about, singing. A black of spit of an island far from anywhere anyone would want to go, and that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. Oh, okay. So we can trade supplies, 20 echoes to be precise. I don't really want to be doing that with my supplies. It's running okay at the moment. We've got to compile a port report. We might as well do that first. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks with dwarves. The fortress stands stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose. That's fine. Knock at the iron-studded gates. Why not? Watch the convent. Or offer a gift. This will reduce terror. We have a hunting trophy. We could do that. The Sisterhood respects two things: unswerving decades of fidelity to a holy secret purpose and the ability to shoot straight. My types of girls. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. Take our terror down. What's our terror on at the moment? 42. Hunting trophy. They seem pretty cool, hunting trophies. I don't know if it'd be worth just reducing my terror. Right, let's watch the convent first. Exotic refuse. The convent is silent. A few lights prick its bulk. Bells sound the times of prayer. You're almost ready to give up when a side door opens. 4 nuns march out carrying something wrapped in a blanket and fling it into the sea. You creep down to examine it. Well, it was likely unidentifiable even before the nuns used it for weapons practice. Now it leaks fluid from a dozen puncture wounds, but it still smells of the Z. Oh, we have a strange catch. Okay. Do we knock? Let's knock. What's the worst that can happen? Brief attention. The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to news of marsh beast predations and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. Oh, we've lost some terror. Okay. We've got no recent news, so do we want to knock again? Is that going to upset them? Probably going to upset them. Let's do it. We don't know what it does. Let's do it. The sister... Oh, we've done that. Right. So, the muscular prioress inspects your trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests a grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. And you do, on black laver bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women with spiked rosaries. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe, but at the end of the evening, when the places are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strabismus sings in a rich, deep voice like a stolen sunset about the hills of her homeland far above. Firelight flickers on your faces of your crew. See, I told you, it's Sister Act. Right, so our hunger quality is gone. Awesome. We've lost 10 terror, even better. We've gained a memory of distant shores, and we have an occurrence. Stone is now looking at us. Cool. Well, that's it, I guess. I don't think I have any shops here or shipyards. But what's our terror down to? 30. That is... Wow, it hasn't been this low for a while. So that's pretty cool. What's it look like? And we're doing all right as far as discovering stuff around here as well. Let's crack on. We need to get to the Crimean Canal for our lady friend here. Keep her happy. Now we've got a strange catch, actually. Can we talk to her? Does she want to eat with us? No, we've done that bit. We've done that bit. I guess she's only going to sort of want to date us as soon as we've helped her out and she's found her mom. Don't know what she's going to do. What are you? Oh, you're nothing of importance. Friendly. Friendly. Alright, back up we go. We'll sweep around the back of you. Check out, see if you've got anything worth attacking for. Probably not. You're the same size as us. I'm pretty sure you're the same ship, actually. Hello. Give you a flash. We've got a bit of a rock here. Again, nothing of importance, I don't think. We want to go slightly north of that. Get this one last black part out. And then we shall clack onto the canal. And then down to the Iron Republic, I guess, before we sweep along the south side. Wow, lots of friendlies around here. But anything here? We could sound our horn. We haven't done that for a while. Let's sound our horn. Honk. Lovely. Honk. And again. Once more. Hey! Gotta love it. Right, so that's part of the map covered, which is awesome. Little ships throng the waters here. The crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea. We draw near to the Crimean Canal, the way to the surface. And there it be. Fuel's going... Oh, Gillifleur! Hello. You're mine, Gillifleur. Gotta hit him quick and then slow down. Because he'll be attracted to us. Hard to aft. 7. Can we do it again before he gets close? No, he's coming for us. Oh, hit straight on. That's fine. We can take a few hits like that. What now? Again, we're not too bad on supplies, so let's try and get a port report off this. No, just another Z story. We can sell those. That's fine. I'm in a good place. I feel like we're in a good place in this playthrough. We've got a little bit of fuel, a little bit of supplies, a little bit of money. I haven't died yet, which is great. I half expected to lose a few of these captains before we actually got anywhere. Right, let's get in here. Let's find this lady. Travel to the surface, listen for surface gossip, gather information for a port report. Well, let's do that first. The gates open and shut. The lock remains free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Underzee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Well, that makes sense. Let's listen for surface gossip then. This would be a prime spot for a pub or wine shop, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar and the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Still, there are temporary half-legal hoteleries in long-moored ships. Here you trade stories with suntanned surface sailors, stories of Paris and Batavia, the Lost Fires and the Final Isles. But nothing for my dear sweet engineer. I don't think, anyway. No, she's not happy. Oh well, carry on. Where are we off to next? Well, we might as well carry on down to the Iron Republic. Let's travel outwards a little, just to open up the blackened areas, and then we'll pull in westwards towards it. Again, I'm very happy with our terror at the moment. It's very low. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. A little bit further out. We'll scoop around slightly southwards. It's very quiet. There we go. So if we level up now, wave to our fellow boaty person. What are you? Pilgrim. Hello, Pilgrim. And then straight south. All's good in the hood. A sailing we will go. Anything in if we sound our horn? Honky honk honk. No, not interested. Oh, what might you be? The air trembles, a breath of change passes. Adam's doom! Oh, that's not very good. And a light. Nothing of consequence here. We'll just creek sweep in. You never know. Something might come up. Aha! Speaking of something. Alcaeus-Class Corvette. Oh, and a port. Let's slow down. Hello, you see me, I see you. Should we give it a punt? Let's give it a punt. Yeah, you hit rather hard. Oh. I need to get on your behind. Sharpish. You missed, sir. I did not. Oh, he's running. He knows when he's beat. Just got to stay on his tail and all will be good. You can throw as many flares out as you want. It is not going to help you at all. That's it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Oh. Once more and you are down, sir. Let's just stop moving. That's probably best. Get him in the sights. Down you go. Down you go. What do you have for me? You've defeated an Alcaeus-Class Corvette. Is it Alcaeus? Alcaeus-Class? Is it a soft sea? Who knows? The ship is yours. What will you do with her? Well, we'll have to scuttle her. She was a fine ship. We have a cache of curiosities. What to be inside? It's a page from a journal. Until the sixth candle was extinguished. Now we all watched the flame as it stood up, as it were on tiptoe, taller and bluer each heartbeat. Its light grew brighter in the moments before it failed, so that I saw the faces of all my companions, drawn and white as if we were already dead. Then the candle flame drew itself up like a dancer and was extinguished. Dark fell upon us like a wave, and I heard the hatchlings uncoil. That sounds particularly spooky. Okay, I half expected something more than that, but never mind. What be you? Lorkin's Port. How far out are we? No, not too far. Directly west to the Iron Republic after. Oh lordy. The Fathom King's Hold. Lorkin's Port, named for that most enterprising of drownies. Phosphor cells burn green somewhere below. The king awaits. Okay. Like an iceberg, like a bizarre master's scheme. Like the Neath itself, most of the hold is invisible. You see only a tiny portion of sculptured coral. The rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms and aquaria, his pearl snares and his dining chambers. Right, well we can descend to an audience with the Fathom King. We can trade for drowning pearls. We've already got loads of those, haven't we? So we don't want to do that. Trade for white molyflower. Again, it's using up Scintillac. I don't want to do that. We can compile a port report. Let's compile a port report first, because I'm not sure how that's going to affect us. Those granted audience return dazed, awestruck. The king is not generous, but occasionally he is fair. Okay, well, let's go and see him then, I guess. The Fathom King is the lord of the drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. Speak to the porter. The porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. The story is sufficient. She opens the valves of pearl and permits you to pass into the conduit. Well, that's fine, I've got plenty of those. Oh, he's ugly. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats in his throne, a gem-starred bowl of seethed stone the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade, soaked dark with salt water. He leans his chin calmly on his hand. Beneath the surface of the water in his throne, his hidden regions pulse constantly, insistently. I've come to plead for Azalea's life. Don't need that. Listen to Shelena's envoy, or ask a boon of a king. So, Shelena's envoy, a hunter in sharkskin is haranguing the king. Unpardonable intrusion. Our ancient rights have been impugned? Oh dear. King you may be, but not of the Shell Slayers. You will pay no more tribute. Or ask a boon of the king. You have brought the king a story gift. You may ask a gift in return. It's impossible to know what you'll receive. The Shell Slayers. I don't know, because we can only do one of these. It'd be nice to get a gift, something to take back to London for money. We can always come back here, I suppose. We've got plenty of Z stories, so let's do that. 5 fuel. Black fire, the king intones, risen from the sea. Remember me with its vapours. He smiles directly into your eyes. The audience is over. You return to the surface. Hunched, plated, scuttling slaves hold baskets of wet coal behind you. Nice! So, more things have opened. Find the Chewing Man's former agent. You find him splashing in the shallows with other drownies. He's gone native. His skin is pale. His eyes are dead. His songs are beautiful. We can have a look. Unrepentant. I serve a proper king now, the recent drowny crows. King of the Zee, not of some ratty spite pub. And I'm not afraid of his bruiser neither. Already dead, ain't I? Sank to the bottom and swam back up. There's nothing he can do to me. He leans close. His breath smells of brine. But let me share what I've learned on the way. What's lost is lost. The Tavern King won't heal the Chewing Man's leg. Even if he would, his Chewness wouldn't want to pay that price. Tell him to stop dreaming. Return to London to deliver the bad news. You have bad news for the blind bruiser. Yeah. Oh, is that guy? Yeah, I thought that was north rather than south. Even so. Good. Excellent. Do we permit shore leave? Why not? What can happen? Perhaps your sailors would like to take the air ashore, a ruby dream. Captain and I walked the shore of the edge of the coral caps. The drownies sported there. They called my name. They said I could join them if I partook of the feast. Their eyes were red pearls. Captain, I dare not sleep. There is such a hunger on me. So we've gained terror. That's not good. We wanted to lose terror. You've gained a fragment and we've gained 10 hunger. Yeah. I feel like we got shafted there a little. Nothing else to do here. Still, we've accomplished another little thing which I never expected us to come across, and we can go dead west to the Iron Republic now, which is probably a good thing. Let's do it. And we've got loads of fuel. It's supplies I'm worried about now, but that's okay. I'm sure there's some crabs or something we can kill at some point. Can we find anything of you? No. So let's loop around. Let's send good old Wilbur out. Wilbur, come back with something, please. There is something underwater, some distance to the southeast. Cool. There's lots of friendly ships around here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Simply because where there are lots of friendly people, there are sure to be no hostile people or things. And to have hostile things would be to have adventures, I would suspect. Go on, Wilbur. How'd you go again? There are no islands. An electric shiver into the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. Anything northwards? I wouldn't have thought so. Honk the horn. Arrgh. We're just trying to cover as much as we can. Our terror's doing very well. I don't know if it's because maybe we've... Oh, wow, that's a big thing. What are you? Republican Dreadnought. Oh, dear. I don't know if to take you on or not. Do we take you on? We hit hard. As long as we stay on its base, we should be good. He's slowing down. Let's slow down too. Does he have guns on the back? I fear he may. Let's stay behind and hope for the best. Yeah, we want to speed up past him. Slow down. Speed up. Slow down. Oh, Lord, he can't take on two. This is bad. Let's just hope we can stay away from him. Oh, he does have aft. Oh, Lord, that's not good. Okay. He hits quicker. He hits quicker. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, we're down. Oh, shipwrecked. Your ship founders, there are screams, a flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of a ship's spine breaking. Slip beneath the waves, perhaps you'll be remembered in a song. Oh, we died! Oh, that's not good. And we have no will. And we have no air. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Your memoirs, quality of lodgings, quality is gone. Your first captain's died. Don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Ah, rubbish, rubbish. Okay, so yeah, bit off more than I could chew. I feel there, bit off more than I could chew. So you are Padge the First's rival. Retain 50% of the iron value with one weapon. Pupil, retain 50% of the mirrors and 50% of their money. Oh, that could be useful. Salvager, 50% of their veils and 50% of their money. Shipmate, 50% of the hearts value and one officer. Oh, we could keep the girl. Correspondent, 50% of their pages value and their chart. We could keep our chart. We'd know where we're going now from that. That'd be pretty good. Let's keep the chart, I think. I think that's the best thing we can do. At least we know where we're going and we can accumulate money quicker. But we lost a hell of a lot there. That is not good. So we're just going to start with standard everything. What about if we took that off? Does it actually show us? So we can choose whoever we want there. 176 echoes. It's not a lot really, is it? 50% of the mirrors. It's not going up. And we can have our weapon. Again, it wasn't worth a lot. No, I'm going to keep the chart, I think. It's best that we know where we're going next time. So we'll accept that legacy. Well, that was a bit rubbish. That was a bit rubbish. Well, let's set ourselves up for the next time round. In fact, before we do that... Oh, no, let's do that first. So, let's choose a past. So, last time, we were a veteran of the campaign of 68 and we had higher iron. This time round, we're going to choose something else. So, we can have a street urchin. Have our veils higher. I think I want my hearts higher this time round. It seemed that hearts was used quite a lot. So we will be an ordained priest. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. So we'll take you on. Ooh! Gall-eyed engineer. Her eyes will hatch soon. Oh, that's scary. But until then she wants to work. You know an engineer who doesn't have much time left. She'd like to die at sea. Talk to her to find out if she'd like to die anywhere in particular. Well, that makes sense. So we've got 10 echo, 25 hearts. Hearts are high. A gold-eyed engineer. And someone is looking for passage. Right, and what do we want to do? So we went for Father's Bones last time. We didn't really get very far with it. So I feel we probably shouldn't do that this time. Then we go for Immortality. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tails. Learn all you can at Z. Write a masterpiece and retire. Wealth. Or Private Kingdom. Let's go for Fulfillment this time. 100 tails. Learn all you can at Z. Gather 100 tails. So whenever you return to Fallen London, you have the option of retiring, but you need to write your masterwork first. Become London's most venerated explorer. And we will be known as... we're not a captain, are we? We're a priest fallen from grace. So, sir, will be fine on that, I suppose. Yes, that's good. How are we going to look this time? We need to look like a priest. We need to look like a priest. Do any of you look like a priest? You look quite priesty. Yeah, I think you'll be my priest. It's this collar here, which makes it look like the priest. So, Padge. Oh. Padge a second, I guess, is how we do this. Right, so what to do? First things first, let's sell our advice. We have 10 fuel and 5 supplies. Before we go anywhere, can I just have a quick look? Yeah, cool. Right, so we've remembered everything. That is good. So, a lot less to explore. We could probably make a loop now. I don't think it's worth exploring anything too far away. Now, it seems we're someone different. I suppose we could hit around here, loop around all these, and back to the Iron Republic. I am bitterly disappointed, though. Definitely bit off more than I could chew. We'll stick to stuff under 100 health from now on. I think I would have been okay, though, if that other ship had appeared. So, bad luck, I feel, is the way that came across. What do we do? What do we do? Let's go to the Admiral's office. Is there anything that you'd like me to do? They want me to go to Gator's Morn. Do we know the Gator's Morn? I think we know Gator's Morn. I don't think we're going to hire any crew. 8 is sufficient. Let's offer passage to a tomb colonist, just to give us a bit of money. No need to put our ship in dry dock. Is that all we can do here? Let's see what she has to say. You're so beautiful, she tells you dreamily. There are briars in your mouth. Her left eye pulses slowly. It's always difficult to know what she's actually seeing. Increase your veils, that's fine. Why has she come to Z in this state? Yes, why? Why, pray tell? My eyes will hatch soon. The gallblighter wasp, you know it? Its children are in me, she smiles. I can't be sorry. I can see such things. She tails off, hungrily watching your face. What is she seeing? King Eater's castle, she says at last, rather breathily. Her hands go up to her throat. I would like to see King Eater's castle through these eyes before I go. King Eater's castle can be found in the far southeast of the Underzee. That's not a place we've been to yet, so that's pretty cool. A passenger. Agree to carry the gnomic gallivant to the Crimean Canal or the Iron and Misery Funking Station, or both. History is a horse. Who will you prick it with its spurs? He cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as ruby. We can do that. We know where both of those are. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs gleam in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truth, sir, which I am told I may find in the Iron and Misery Funking Station and the Crimean Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one. For at Port Cecil there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Well, I can take you to both of those. I don't know where Port Cecil is, so that's fine by me. The Labyrinth of Tigers is opening under the patronage of London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of Far Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the Cantigaster's children, the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabitor of wolves, the hybrid fiend. NB, the management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. We can't actually do anything. That's fine by me. Sounds interesting though. Don't need to go to our lodgings, I don't think, right now. We could read the morning papers. The Unexpurged Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the spiteful trumpeter, news. The Echo Bazaar, the enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the streets above her palace. The anarchists of Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallblighter wasps. Heard all that before with my other guy, which I suppose technically I haven't heard already. So are we done? I think we're done. Let's spend money on fuel and supplies. How much do we have? 110 and 9 fuel. So let's buy 5 of those and 1 of those, and that makes us nice and even Steven. And this is where we will be heading out next time. I am bitterly disappointed about that. I felt a little bit unfair was the game on us with those two. 1, I was confident we would have taken on and got on well with, but 2, just too much for us, just too much. But at least new things have opened up, and we will be definitely heading south, because that's where the beady-eyed lady wants to go. And I'm not one to argue with someone who has wasps in their head. And is happy about it, more importantly. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.